Bendigo. It's going to be 8 days, Morty. 8 days to Bendigo to get me cube. 8 long days, Morty. This is our walking along the highway Rick and Morty adventure.
What is going on, guys, and welcome to another video with your host, as always, K-Mac Time. And now, as you guys know, yesterday was April 1st and April Fool's Day, and a lot of things were going around. Of course, you got your typical trolling on the internet and all that kind of fun stuff. Now, if you remember back to last year, Adult Swim actually did something incredibly amazing and dropped out the very first episode of Season 3 of Rick and Morty with no warning and nothing. It was absolutely crazy and amazing. So I was looking forward to maybe getting something similar to Season 4, even though it hasn't been ordered. I knew they would do something, at least, for April Fools again this year, and they did not disappoint. Now, it is kind of upsetting that they have not yet renewed Rick and Morty for Season 4, which means work on it has not really started. Like, there's not really any balls rolling or anything like that. So it's going to take longer than we expected to get Season 4, but, like I said, we did get something. Now, what we got is actually like a little short called Bushworld Adventures, which I'm not too terribly familiar with. I'm not sure if it's a show or just like a series of shorts that they do every now and then. But this one was really cool. Of course, it's a total knockoff of Rick and Morty, and it was absolutely hilarious. It's got like this total cheesy Australian thing going on with all their accents and stuff, and they're in Bushworld. They do all kinds of crazy things. And if you guys haven't seen it yet, it's live on demand for free to watch right now over on adultswim.com. I'll leave a link to it down in the description. I'll play some clips of it here. It was a really fun time. I actually really enjoyed it, and I'm glad that Adult Swim went ahead and did this. I would have much rather seen episode 1 of Season 4 like we saw last year, obviously, but with the contracts not being done yet and them not being signed on for Season 4, this wasn't in the cards this year. But some things that I thought were really, really cool about this is that they threw in some Easter eggs to Rick and Morty, like previous Rick and Morty stuff, and I thought that was really cool. So I kind of wanted to go over a few of those with you guys, in case you guys missed them or just haven't seen it yet. But first off here, there's a bit in this where Morty gets his penis bitten by a snake, and Rick's got like, he's like, I gotta suck the poison out, Morty, I gotta suck your dick.
Ow! A snake bit me! What? A snake bit my penis, Rick! Oh no! I've got to suck your penis, Morty. I've got to suck your little Morty penis to get the venom out now. What? But you're my granddad! Oh, come on, Morty. Just one little suck. It'll save your life. I don't know, Rick. Isn't there another way? Nah, sorry, Morty. It's the only way. I've got to suck your little Morty penis. Oh, the venom's really...
Suck your dick. And if you guys are unfamiliar, that's actually a complete callback to a bit that they did in the original Doc and Marty Justin Roiland cartoon that he did before Rick and Morty. I'll play that as well.
Marty, we have a problem. The time travel car won't start. Oh no! What can we do? What are we gonna do? My chapped, bloody testicles, Marty. What? You want me to lick them? Yes, Marty. It's the only way to fix our time travel car. You have to lick my balls, Marty. The saliva needs to be warm and fresh. And it must be administered by your tongue, Marty. But I don't understand how that would work, Doc. I'm confused. Marty, trust me. I built this car with my own 2 hands, from the ground up. Hurry! Okay, Doc. You convinced me. Here goes nothing.
But yeah, that's a complete play on that joke, going back to the original of that. And it's a very similar style of animation and a very similar style of, like, dialogue. It's like a cruder kind of version of Rick and Morty. It's not quite as refined. And that's funny, too. I actually really enjoyed that. And I love that Rick was even more of an asshole to Morty in this one. He was even violent towards him, putting a gun to his head and stuff like that. Thought that was all hilarious. In fact, they even reuse a complete line from the very first episode of Rick and Morty in Season 1, the bureaucrat line. Like, you're a bureaucrat, I don't respect him.
Oh my god! You just killed him, Rick! He's a bureaucrat, Morty. I don't respect him. Rick, I think you've said that before. That's out of context here. Nah!
I thought that was actually super funny. I really enjoyed that part as well. And finally, the last thing I really picked up on here is that Uncle Jerry or Uncle whatever actually becomes a car in this. And if you remember back to the episode from like Season 2 where where Rick tells Morty that he embedded him with a microchip that can turn him into a car if he really thinks about it. And the end credit, the post-credit scene is him turning into a car. It's a very similar look to what we saw here. So I thought that was kind of a tie-in there as well. There might have been some other things that I missed here and there. I've watched it maybe 2 or 3 times. I was kind of looking for things. But other than that, I didn't really pick up on too much. But maybe there was something that you guys picked up on. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. If there's any other kind of Easter eggs or little things like that that I may have missed, please, by all means, leave a comment down below. Like I said, guys, this was pretty cool. It's only like 15 minutes long, and I know it's not what we were looking for information on Rick and Morty Season 4 coming out or being picked up or having all that kind of stuff. I was kind of hoping that that would be the April Fool's joke in itself, that haha, it had been picked up, we've been lying the whole time, and here's episode 1. That would have been mind-blowing. That would have been the best thing ever. But, you know, I wasn't extremely, you know, surprised that wasn't the case. I mean, that was kind of a long shot, but I was kind of having my fingers crossed for it. And then, fortunately, it didn't happen. It looks like the contract disputes are real. And it might be 2019, 2020 before we get Season 4 of Rick and Morty, which really, really sucks. But at least we got this to tide us over for a little longer. If you guys haven't seen, like I said, link in the description. Go check it out. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Do you guys think that this was funny? Do you guys have any other Easter eggs you may have picked up on it, anything like that? Love to know all that down in the comments, guys. But remember, guys, if you guys are new around here, love Rick and Morty, love Adult Swim, love cartoons and video games and stuff like that, smash that like button first and then subscribe for more videos like this in your sub box. Also, I know it sucks, but I have to mention it because YouTube does not put my videos in sub boxes anymore. Please hit that little bell button down below to get all the notifications turned on, because YouTube doesn't like to put my videos in sub boxes anymore because they're fucking assholes. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Like I said, links to all that stuff down in the description. And until next time, guys, remember that it's always K-Mac time somewhere. Until then, take it easy and peace out. I gotta suck your dick, Morty. I gotta suck your dick.
Morty. Just these and the petrol for pump 4, thanks.
So if you want, you can buy 2 of these for only $1 extra.
Oh, nah, just this, thanks.
You can get a bottle of water from the fridge, 50 cents extra.
No, thank you.
Do you have a rewards card, sir?
Oh, nah, just want to buy this stuff, thanks.
Morty, what's taking so long?
Oh, I'm stuck. I can't leave.